Life beside you was not mine. No matter how I dreamed it, I saw myself in little things, a second cup, an open chair, a winter coat beside your door, a morning waiting there. I made a home from almost, made a future from a glance. But wishing does not build a life, and longing is not chance. The life beside you was not mine, not mine to touch your name, not mine to enter softly, not mine to rearrange. The life beside you was not mine, though I lived it in my mind. I loved a world that never opened, and I left myself behind. It hurt to lose your nearness, but it hurt more to release all the ordinary moments that had never come to be. No keys, no shared beginning, no table, no goodbye. Still I'm on that quiet life, like something real had died. The life beside you was not mine, not mine to touch your name, not mine to enter softly, not mine to rearrange. The life beside you was not mine, though I lived it in my mind. I loved a world that never opened, and I left myself behind. That belonged to no one's plans. Oh, the dream was not a failure, it only came too far. I can bless the life I wanted without making it my scar. The life beside you was not mine. Now I give my life to me. I let the unlived years dissolve into something I can breathe. The life beside you was not mine, but the love was still sincere. Some futures never happen, yet they teach us why we're here. The life beside you was not mine, no matter how I dreamed it. could only bless you from here, with no message in my hands. I hope your rooms are warmer than the ones we've never made. I hope the years have softened what I could not help you save. I hope the life around you holds you better than I could. I hope your heart has found a quiet place to be understood. I could only bless you from here, far enough to do no harm, far enough to keep my longing from becoming an alarm. I could only bless you from here, with a love you'll never see. Some prayers are not for reaching, they are only meant to free. There was a time I wanted to be part of your repair, to be the voice you turn to when the night became unfair. But I was not your answer, not your shelter, not your road. And love must not confuse itself with saving what it holds. I could only bless you from here, far enough to do no harm, far enough to keep my longing from becoming an alarm. I could only bless you from here, with a love you'll never see. Some prayers are not for reaching, they are only meant to free. I released the need to matter in the story you became. I released the hope that someday you might turn and say my name. Blessing is not possession, kindness is not claim. I can wish you peace and walk away the same. I could only bless you from here, and tonight that feels like grace. I do not need to enter what is found in another place. I could only bless you from here, then let the blessing go. If love cannot be given, it can still make the giver whole. I could only bless you from here. with no message in my hands. It was only almost, but almost learned my heart. We never had a beginning anyone could call by name. No anniversary, no promise, no photograph in a frame. Still something passed between us, too quietly to prove. And I kept living afterward, like I had something to lose. The almost that learned my heart knew every hidden room. It never became alive, but it changed the way I moved. The almost that learned my heart was tender, late and wrong. Some love never fully starts, yet follows you for long. I used to shame the feeling for being built on little things. A pause, a smile, a sentence, the way your silence leans. But small things can become a country in the mind. And I lived there for a season, leaving common sense behind. The almost that learned my heart knew every hidden room. It never became alive, but it changed the way I moved. The almost that learned my heart was tender, late and wrong. Some love never fully starts, yet follows you for long. I will not make it larger than the truth of what it was. I will not make it smaller just because it had no touch. Almost was not nothing, almost was not home, almost was a mirror that showed me I was alone. The almost that learned my heart now loosens from my skin. I thank it for the tenderness, then let the ending in. The almost that learned my heart can stay a quiet scar. Not every light becomes a dawn, but it still shows where we are. It was only almost, but almost I made a room for you that no one ever entered. It had no walls or windows, only quiet in my chest. A place where you could rest from a life I never touched. I kept it warm for years, though you never knew the door. A tenderness prepared for someone who would not come. The room I made for no one stayed open far too long. It held the life I wanted. It held the unsung song. The room I made for no one was full of borrowed light. I lived beside an absence and called it love at night. You never asked for shelter, never asked for what I gave. I built it out of longing, then wondered why it ached. The room became a habit, a place I went to grieve, a private little temple for what I could not receive. The room I made for no one stayed open far too long. It held the life I wanted. It held the unsung song. The room I made for no one was full of borrowed light. I lived beside an absence and called it love at night. Tonight I close the curtains, not in anger, not in shame. I thank the quiet room for holding what I could not name. But I need the space for living, for mornings of my own. A heart cannot keep building for someone who is gone. The room I made for no one grows smaller in the dark. I take back all the softness I had left beside your mark. elsewhere, though my heart did not agree. I saw the life around you like a garden already grown, roots that had gone deeper than anything I'd known. I could not ask the flowers to make room for my late rain. I could not call my hunger a reason to remain. I let you belong elsewhere, even when it broke me slow. I let the dream step backward from the place it could not go. I let you belong elsewhere, because love is not a theft. Sometimes the truest feeling is the one that leaves. There were nights I envied every ordinary thing, the door you walked through daily, the phone that got to ring. But envy is a small room, and I had lived there long enough. I wanted to love you cleanly, not turn longing into rust. I let you belong elsewhere, even when it broke me slow. I let the dream step backward from the place it could not go. I let you belong elsewhere, because love is not a theft. Sometimes the truest feeling is the one that leaves. From standing outside, I released the quiet questions that had nowhere good to hide. You were not taken from me, you were never mine to keep. The truth is hard, but it is also peace. I let you belong elsewhere, and tonight I belong here, not waiting at the border, not feeding what is not clear. I let you belong elsewhere, with a blessing soft and deep. Some love must leave the doorway, so the heart can sleep. Though my heart did not agree. I loved you past the boundary, but never past the line. I knew where I should stop before the feeling found its name. I knew what could be broken if I let it turn to flame. Still something in your quiet reached the locked room in my chest, and I I stood there with a tenderness I never could confess. I loved you past the boundary, but never past the line. I kept my hands from reaching, kept your peace apart from mine. I loved you past the boundary, with a heart I had to hide. Some love is not a question, it is a truth we keep inside. There were lives around your life, there were promises before me, there were people who would bleed if I mistook desire for glory. So I learned the weight of distance, learned the mercy of restraint. There are things the heart can worship that the hands must never claim. I loved you past the boundary, but never past the line. I kept my hands from reaching, kept your peace apart from mine. It is a truth we keep inside. I will not call it weakness that I wanted what I did. I will not call it noble that I kept the wanting hid. It was human, it was tender, it was late and it was true, and the kindest thing I did was never giving it to you. I loved you past the boundary, now I let the feeling rest. Not because it was unworthy, because I know what's best. I loved you past the boundary, and the night grows soft and wild. Some love remains most beautiful when it never crosses lines. I loved you past the boundary, but never past the line. This is the goodbye you never heard. You never knew the whole of it, only fragments, only air. The way my heart grew quiet whenever you were there. You never had to answer, never had to turn away. I kept the love so hidden, you could not be asked to stay. This is the goodbye you never heard, the ending of a song that played inside my body, far too softly, far too long. This is the goodbye you never heard, no blame, no door, no plea. I release what you never held and give it back to me. There is sadness in a farewell to someone who never came. No shared last conversation, no one else to share the blame. But not every love has witness, not every grief has proof. Some hearts bury whole stories that never reach the truth. This is the goodbye you never heard, the ending of a song that played inside my body, far too softly, far too long. This is the goodbye you never heard, no blame, no door, no plea. I release what you never held and give it back to me. Your sorrow to validate what I feel. The love was mine to carry, so the leaving must be mine. I say goodbye in silence and step across the line. This is the goodbye you never heard, but tonight it sets me free. No message in the morning, no trace for you to see. This is the goodbye you never heard, soft enough to disappear. I loved you without asking, now I leave you without fear. This is the goodbye you never heard. The room is still, the night is warm, and I have said the word. Yours was a name I had to lower. Could not say it plainly in the rooms where people stood. Could not let it carry all the meanings that it could. So I made it almost silent, put it underneath my breath. A little private weather moving quietly through my chest. A name I had to lower, a love I could not raise, a truth that lost its language. In the light of ordinary days, a name I had to lower, still warm beneath the sound. Some feelings are not gone, they only learned about. Times I heard it spoken by a voice that knew you less, and it moved inside me softly like a hand against regret. No one saw the small collapse, no one knew what stirred, how a whole forbidden season can live inside one word. A love I could not raise, a truth that lost its language. In the light of ordinary days, a name I had to lower, still warm beneath the sound. Some feelings are not gone, they only learned about. I will not make your name a doorway I return to. I will not make the past a reason to disturb you. I can hold it with respect, I can let it lose its flame. I can love what it once meant without reaching through the name, a name I had to lower. Tonight becomes less heavy, it no longer pulls me backward, it no longer keeps me ready. A name I had to lower now rests where it belongs, not inside your life, but softly in this song. Yours was a name I had to lower. felt the spark before I named it. Felt the danger in the glow. Felt the warmth of something tender that had nowhere safe to go. I could have given it a language, could have let the night lean in, but some flames become destruction when they ask the air to bend. A fire I never fed still warm me in the dark. A fire I never fed still left a tender mark. A fire I never fed because I knew what flame can do. I loved you by not feeding what could only burn through you. There is a kind of wanting that pretends it is brave, that calls itself devotion while it digs under the grave. I did not want that version. I did not want that cost. So I kept the ember hidden and accepted what I lost. A fire I never fed still warm me in the dark. A fire I never fed still left a tender mark. A fire I never fed because I knew what flame can do. I loved you by not feeding what could only burn through you. Let the ember turn to memory. Let the heat become a song. Let the hunger lose its power after burning quiet for so long. I do not need to prove it. I do not need it bright. Some fires save the heart by never reaching light. A fire I never fed tonight begins to fade. Not because it was not beautiful, but because it was not safe. A fire I never fed turns blue beneath the moon. I keep the warmth it gave me, but I do not carry you. You were a fire I never fed. had to learn restraint. You did not ask the hour, you did not ask the past. It came through one small kindness and settled where it should not last. I told myself to close it, to name it and be done. But the heart can be unreasonable without trying to be wrong. When love arrives without permission, it still must learn the rules. It cannot take what is not given. It cannot turn desire cruel. When love arrives without permission, the ache may still be true, but truth is not a reason to lay the weight on you. I have known reckless people who call hunger by love's name, who make their private longing everyone else's flame. I will not be that story, I will not break the peace. I can feel what I am feeling and still choose decency. When love arrives without permission, it still must learn the rules. It cannot take what is not given. It cannot turn desire cruel. When love arrives without permission, the ache may still be true, but truth is not a reason to lay the weight on you. In the night air, where it asks for nothing more. Not every feeling chosen was chosen by the will, but every heart is answerable for what it chooses still. When love arrives without permission, tonight I let it pass, not because it never mattered, but because it cannot last. When love arrives without permission, it can still leave something kind, a softer way of wanting, a cleaner way to hide. Love arrived without permission, and I did not let it rule. life beside you was not mine, no matter how I dreamed it. I saw myself in little things, a second cup, an open chair, a winter coat beside your door, a morning waiting there. I made a home from almost, made a future from a glance. But wishing does not build a life, and longing is not chance. The life beside you was not mine, not mine to touch your name, not mine to enter softly, not mine to rearrange. The life beside you was not mine, though I lived it in my mind. I loved a world that never opened, and I left myself behind. It hurt to lose your nearness, but it hurt more to release all the ordinary moments that had never come to be. No keys, no shared beginning, no table, no goodbye. Still I'm on that quiet life, like something real had died. The life beside you was not mine, not mine to touch your name, not mine to enter softly, not mine to rearrange. The life beside you was not mine, though I lived it in my mind. I loved a world that never opened, and I left myself behind. Give my life to me. I let the unlived years dissolve into something I can breathe. The life beside you was not mine, but the love was still sincere. Some futures never happen, yet they teach us why we're here. Life beside you was not mine, no matter how I dreamed it. I could only bless you from here, with no message in my hands. I hope your rooms are warmer than the ones we never made. I hope the years have softened what I could not help you save. I hope the life around you hold you better than I could. I hope your heart has found a quiet place to be understood. I could only bless you from here, far enough to do no harm, far enough to keep my longing from becoming an alarm. I could only bless you from here, with a love you'll never see. Some prayers are not for reaching, they are only meant to free. There was a time I wanted to be part of your repair, to be the voice you turn to when the night became unfair. But I was not your answer, not your shelter, not your road. And love must not confuse itself with saving what it holds. I could only bless you from here, far enough to do no harm, far enough to keep my longing from becoming an alarm. I could only bless you from here, with a love you'll never see. Some prayers are not for reaching, they are only meant to free. I release the need to matter in the story you became. I release the hope that someday you might turn and say my name. Blessing is not possession, kindness is not claim. I can wish you peace and walk away the same. I could only bless you from here, and tonight that feels like grace. I do not need to enter what has found another place. I could only bless you from here, then let the blessing give a hope. I could only bless you from here, with no message in my hands. It was only almost, but almost learned my heart. We never had a beginning. Anyone could call by name. No anniversary, no promise, no photograph in a frame. Still something passed between us, too quietly to prove. And I kept living afterward, like I had something to lose. The almost that learned my heart knew every hidden room. It never became alive, but it changed the way I move. The almost that learned my heart was tender, late, and wrong. Some love never fully starts, yet follows you for long. I used to shame the feeling for being built on little things. A pause, a smile, a sentence, the way your silence leaned. But small things can become a country in the mind, and I lived there for a season, leaving common sense behind. The almost that learned my heart knew every hidden room. It never became alive, but it changed the way I moved. The almost that learned my heart was tender, late, and wrong. Some love never fully starts, yet follows you for long. I will not make it larger than the truth of what it was. I will not make it smaller just because it had no touch. Almost was not nothing, almost was not home, almost was a mirror that showed me I was alone. The almost that learned my heart now loosens from my skin. I thank it for the tenderness, then let the ending in, the almost that learned my heart can stay a quiet scar. Not every light becomes a dawn, but it still shows where we are. It was only almost, but almost learned my heart.